Today was a very special mail day. I got in the mail 3 boxes of Digimon Tamer Evolution set number 2. And today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing it with you guys, starting now. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Table of Madness, and today I have a very special unboxing and review for you guys today. October 23rd, 2021. That date is very significant because that is the date I purchased these 3 boxes. So we're going all the way back from last year, and today it finally came in the mail, you guys. Today I have, look at that, Digimon Tamer Evolution. This is box number 2. For those of you that may not be familiar, Digimon does these special promos that you can only get on a specific website, Premium Bandai. They run it for, I believe, just about a couple of weeks, or maybe even like almost like about a month, where they open it up for people to buy, and you have a very select time of a window to purchase these sets. So a lot of people don't know this, but Premium Bandai, you guys should really be paying attention to that website if you're a Digimon fan, because that is, I mean, to my knowledge, the only place where I can find these at MSRP in English set. Now, if you didn't purchase these last year, then you're probably looking like to buy one of these. You better purchase it right now, because as time goes on, these sets become more expensive and harder to find. For those of you that don't know, the Tamer set box number 1, the Evolution box number 1, that came out for this first set, this is set number 1 or box number 1, it is now listed on TCG for $347. That's a lot of money. MSRP on these Evolution boxes are typically $74. So on Premium Bandai, I got both of these. I actually didn't just get one, I got 3 of them. I got my other 2 just sitting right there. I got 1 to unbox, and these 2 are just going to go right into my closet, stored up in a storage unit, in a nice little box, never to be touched, never to be opened until it hits a certain price range, or if I just feel like, you know, just keeping them and handing them down for my kids. As a collector, I do enjoy sealed products, and this is something that I think is really good as a sealed product. If you guys want this set right now, currently on TCG for box number 2 is $126. I highly recommend you guys get it now, because it's probably going to be the cheapest you ever find it for. Because once these things become harder and harder to find, and harder to find sealed, price just goes through the roof. And I think this is going to be another set that's just going to go up in price, especially once they announce box number 3, which I have a feeling they're going to do here either sometime early next year or at the end of this year. So yeah, Digimon, in my opinion, one of the better products out there. I think Digimon, when they first announced that they were coming out with the new TCG game, I think they came right out of the gate swinging, and they've been hitting nothing but home runs lately. And I think this box is going to be another home run. Now, full disclosure, I know nothing about what's inside of here other than, like, there's a play mat, there's certain cards, which, by the way, the cards that are inside of here, you can only get in this box. So the artwork that you see, only in this box. The play mat, only in this box. They have a memory gauge. Actually, they kind of tell you right here, actually, here are all the contents. So I'll go ahead and read out the contents for you guys. So this box contains 1 playmat, 1 storage box, 50 sleeves, 1 card case, 1 deck separator, 1 memory gauge, 1 acrylic marker. Also says 5 digi eggs and 8 cards. So yeah, this is a really cool set. I highly recommend, again, if you see this, you're like, man, I really want this, get it now. It's not going to be any cheaper than it is right now. You can probably even find it maybe for $100, 120-ish around on eBay as well. You may be able to find somebody who wants to negotiate, or might find someone who's like, will be able to submit a best offer. Again, get it now, because it's going to be this closest MSRP as it is right now. After months go on and on and on, it's just going to become more and more expensive, because these things are very hard to come by. And if you want to keep your eye on stuff like this, premiumbandai.com, premiumbandai.com/USA, you'll be able to get your hands on certain products like this. Before we get into this unboxing and review, I always like to propose some questions for you guys. So my question of the day, and I actually have a 2-part question, so bear with me here. My question number 1 is, did you guys even know that something like this existed? Because there are a lot of people. If you're really familiar with Digimon TCG, like if you've been paying attention since like day 1 or something like that, you probably know what these are. You probably understand it. But if you're someone who's like drifting in and out of TCG collecting, maybe you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, maybe you're a Pokemon player, A lot of people actually don't know about this stuff. Maybe you're a collector, a TCG collector. A lot of people don't understand what this product is. So actually got a couple of questions today on Instagram. People have asked me like, what exactly is that? Is that just some kind of like deck box or something like that? Does it come with some standard decks? No, no, no. This is a Tamer Evolution set that comes with a bunch of contents for, supposed to be actually for new Digimon players. That's supposed to have, the deck box and deck sleeves and play mats, so you can basically construct your own deck or buy a constructed deck and have something to play it with and store some of your cards. But it does come with 8 custom cards, and this is where the meat and potatoes of the value comes in. Those cards are very expensive right now, and that is going to lead into my second question. Now, at the end of this video, I will be giving a full breakdown of how the value of each card is worth, all 8 cards that are inside. So I want to propose this question to you guys now. The MSRP is $74. How much value do you think is inside this box? Just the 8 cards alone. How much value do you think the 8 cards are worth? What do you think the total dollar sign is for those 8 cards? I'm very curious to see and hear from you guys what you guys think it's going to be. And without cheating, if you can, resist that. Don't go on TCG and start looking up all the cards, or don't skip to the end of the video or stuff like that. I'm curious to hear from you guys right now. What do you think it is? 100, 200, 300, 150? What do you think it is? What do you guys think it is? I'm very curious. Because again, I don't even know what the prices are. I actually don't even know what the artwork looks like. I know really nothing about this. I remember when they first announced it. That's how I purchased my 3. And I remember seeing some of the artwork got leaked. A few cards did, not all of them, but a few of them did. But I mean, I don't have the memory to hold that anymore. So I have no idea what's inside of it. So we're all about to be very surprised here. So without me rambling on, of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Now, let's get into this unboxing and review of the Tamer Evolution box number 2. All right, you guys, we are about set. And again, don't forget to comment, what do you think the total value of this box is? $74.99 was the MSRP. Curious to hear from you guys. What do you guys think it is? Always appreciate you commenting. Of course, now let's get into this unboxing, a true unboxing here. And again, I have no idea what's inside. It comes in a nice little package, so that's a good start. Nice little plastic sleeve here. And of course, tape everywhere. There we go. As you guys can see, this is the contents right there of what's inside. And that is a pretty looking box. Now, I believe when they say a storage box, I'm pretty sure they're talking exactly about this one. So I don't have the first set. I'm actually now debating just biting the bullet today and just buying the box 1, because seeing that price, I thought it was still $270. Seeing that price tag, I'm like, I gotta hurry up and get this now. Because I did not know that Digimon did this. Let's go ahead and give a little... There's the front. You got yourself War Greymon. Ooh, Shine Greymon, Emperor Greymon, Shoutmon, I believe, the GX mode, Impaledramon. What's his name? Gallantmon. Digimon card game right there, standard there, all the way through. Now, get to the real deal here. Contents. Ooh, starting off with a playmat. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and put this off to the side for a second. Let's go ahead and show the playmat. Ooh, that's a really nice playmat. Okay, so the same photo that's right there. Full-on playmat. Those are some nice coloring right there. That's really pretty, actually. Got the Digimon card game logo down here at the bottom. I think this is beautiful, actually. It's a really nice playmat. Wow, look at the coloring, man. I love the colors. They really pop through. You know what? Let's take a quick pause. I'm going to make this my background for this video. So let's go ahead and pause this video real fast. All right, that looks much better. So, quick thing to note too, that this is it's nice material, great material. What you usually see me on is a BCW standard playmat. BCW is longer, more wider. This one is more taller, has more length to it. And I will say too, this one is thinner than the BCW mat. The BCW is definitely thicker. Just you can immediately, as soon as you pull all the plastic, definitely is. BCW thicker. This is very thinner. but not like that makes it or breaks it or anything. I think this makes actually for a beautiful backdrop, and you guys can comment. Do you agree on that? I think this is beautiful looking. Colors really pop, really shine through. Just an all-around great mat. Fantastic. I'm very happy with that already. All right. Now let's get into what else do we have here? I think this is a deck box. Yep, that's a deck box, and there's something inside. It's a nice deck box. Here is the memory gauge that they tell you that it comes with. I believe, is that it? That is it. Those are the contents. So I'm guessing the rest of the contents are inside that deck box. So we can put away, let me double check. Yep, double check in there. So we can put away the storage box. So yeah, here's your memory gauge. For those of you that don't know, this is what Digimon uses in the card game. Is it appropriate length? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So those of you that don't know too, in the card game, once, like let's say you're counting up your points, you start here. As you decrease, once you pass 0, that basically is what signals end of your turn. So I think that's really what, for me as a card game, when I first started playing Digimon, I was like, oh, that's a really cool, unique mechanic to a card game that I've never seen before. So I was really impressed with that, and that's what kind of, that and the artwork impressed me a lot. You know what, let's cut gently into this. That's what got me into playing Digimon. I also just love Digimon. I think I like Digimon way more than I like Pokemon. I kind of grew up on this one first. Really, really love Digimon. Ooh. Let's see, I want to be careful opening this. Is it a Velcro? It is Velcro, okay. So, okay, deck box contents. Little guys. Digitamas in the back. And then their evolution. Digi-evolution with Anguinamon in the back there, leading charge. Got Vmon, Gmon, Shoutmon, 2 Agumons. So it is a nice, that's a really nice deck box, actually. Better than I thought it would be. Here are your deck sleeves, same as the deck box. And then, alright, here's the fun stuff. Got, of course, your deck separator with their, their final evolution. Okay, same as the guys on the playmat. Now, here's the fun part. This is what I'm really happy to show off here. These are the cards. They're custom. They're only in this set. You will not find them anywhere else, unless, of course, they decide to reprint them outside of this. But I don't think they will, because they want, obviously, people to have a reason to buy it. That's why this set is very sought out. It's very popular. And I'm going to go ahead and get some sleeves and some top loaders for this. All right, now I've got some penny sleeves, some top loaders. Let's go ahead and start from the back to the front. So this is, win rate. And this is one of the cards they teased. There we go. Get a nice, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that artwork is gorgeous. So you got yourself, obviously, Anguinamon. Looks like everybody's celebrating a victory. That is just top-notch work. Win rate, 60%. And again, this artwork is only going to be in this set. You're not going to find it anywhere else. Again, I cannot stress this to you guys enough. Go out and buy yourself. If you're, like I said, if you're someone who's watching this video right now, you're like, man, I really want that. Go get it right now. Stop what you're doing. Go get it right now, because you're not going to find it cheaper after the next couple of months. It's just, the price is just going to go up. One card. There's 8 of them. So the next one is, Wormmon with Impaledramon, or Impaledramon Dragon Mode in the background. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys and just read all the carding, you know, the wording on the cards. I don't know how playable these cards are, but I can always, you know, follow up on that one. Really, what this is really all about is just that artwork. If you're a Digimon player, comment that, actually. Are these really playable cards? Are they desirable in decks? Very curious. I'll read some of them and I'll find out myself, but... Ooh! Agumon. Looks like Shine Greymon in the background. Again, look at that artwork, man. Could have been better foiling. Could have done a little more of a shine to it. But that's just me nitpicking. Again, the camera's really, like, hardly, you could see right there. It's picking it up. But nonetheless, just again, just amazing artwork. And the reason why I wanted to open up one and keep the other two sealed is just because, like I said, this is a collector's item for sure, and I want to keep two sealed. That's going to get you the most bang for your buck. But I do want to send these cards out to get graded. I think, like, again, I think when I think Digimon, I really always think HGA is one of the best to get graded because Digimon uses some bright colors, use really pretty artwork. And HGA has amazing slabs with their custom labels. I can imagine with all of these with some custom labels or even a Beckett slab with the clear label on top would look stunning. Of course, I know everybody's going to disagree with that. Oh, look at that. That is Vmon with Impaledramon in the background in fighting mode. Again, gorgeous artwork. Vmon, one of the better, one of the more known, very popular. Everything that Vmon's on seems to be very expensive in Digimon. But I was saying too, as far as getting stuff graded, I know people are going to disagree and say, no, PSA, PSA. Listen, PSA is going to get you the most bang for your buck. There's absolutely no doubt about it. I will not argue that. I'm not arguing against that. I like these cards to be in my collection forever. So I think HGA because you can get a nice custom label, and that's something that's going to be very personal to you. So that's why I say something like an HGA would look, ooh. All right, this one might be my favorite. That is beautiful. Let's see. Ooh. Get that glare out and bring it up to you guys. This is Digimon with Gallantmon in the background. Those are some, that is just excellent looking. Really just nice with the dark or the red. Just beautiful. I think this one's my favorite so far. And comment this too. Which one was your favorite out of all the artworks? Which one was your guys' favorite? We still have a couple left. But this one's my favorite. Red, black, and yellow. Beautiful. So far too, you know what else I'm noticing out of all these cards? There aren't any flaws, no whiting. Like I'm looking at the background of the next card, like no whiting on the background. Like they just look crisp. They look clean. Looking like they would get a high grade. Here's Shoutmon with Shoutmon, I believe that's DX mode in the back. Not too familiar with Shoutmon. I think he was one of the newer ones. I could be wrong about that. Not my favorite. Honestly, I don't know anybody who ever says, oh, Shoutmon's my favorite. Like Vmon, very popular. Agumon, obviously. You know, instead of having Shoutmon, they should have done a Gabumon. I think Gabumon would have been much better than Shoutmon. Gabumon doesn't get a lot of love. He's like the OG, man. Him and Agumon, they're the two OGs. I feel like Gabumon doesn't get enough love. Gabumon, I'm here for you. Gabumon fans, I'm also here for you. Anguinamon, this one's really nice too. That is really good. Really good foiling. Fire Breather. Oof. Beautiful card. Beautiful cards. So far, I'm super impressed with the artwork. I had no idea this is what I was going to get. I knew I was going to get cards, but I didn't know it would be this. Actually, when I started seeing all of this, I thought this is what I was going to be in for. So far, last one, which means the Agumon in the front. Or Greymon. Also very good. I still think that Digimon with Gallantmon in the background is my favorite. Something about that dark background with a bright red front. So yeah, those are your 8 cards that you guys get in, and these are just beautiful. And again, they don't look like they have any like real blemishes. Normally, obviously, when you're looking for getting cards graded, you're looking for the whiting in the background. You're looking for scratches on the surface. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of that. I'm actually seeing some very clean cards. So we're going to do a quick recap for you guys. So of course, we got Agumon, Anguinamon, Shoutmon, my personal favorite, the Digimon with Gallantmon in the background, Vmon, another Agumon, Shine Greymon in the background, Wormmon, and then the win rate of 60%. So this is what you get. These are the 8 cards. Again, custom artwork only you're going to find. Of course, you get the memory gauge, you get this beautiful play mat, you get some some deck sleeves, which I don't know, that's really to anybody watching, they're like, I don't care about that. I care about the cards inside. And I completely understand and completely agree with you that that's the meat and the potatoes of this whole video. The artwork is spectacular. Again, this is what drew me into Digimon, was their artwork. Again, I grew up on it. I watched Digimon more so than I watched Pokemon, especially as a kid. I absolutely love Digimon. And again, they do phenomenal job with their artwork. They're also extremely good when it comes to value. Booster boxes typically are running between 60 to 50 bucks, and I think that's excellent. Digimon players are happy about that. You can go spend a little bit of money, actually get a good product back in return. I think Digimon, when they first announced that they came right out of the gates just punching, throwing haymakers, hitting home runs, whatever, cliche you want to use. And they've come out of the gate strong. And I think this is another example of coming out of the gates, making a new product that's for collectors, not a whole lot for players, but players are going to be happy to get this because this is custom artwork. If you're a diehard Digimon fan, if you're a diehard Digimon TCG fan, if you're a diehard collector, this is all in your wheelhouse right here. And again, just another A+ product from Digimon. I couldn't be happier, actually, with this. This blew out my expectations. Really wasn't expecting this. I thought we were going to get just the final forms, like what you kind of see here in this play mat. I thought that's what I was getting. I didn't think I was going to get the base forms, but the evolutions in the background. So, excellent job. All 8 cards, phenomenal. All 8 looking really good, by the way. And I think I'm going to make a video of me sending all 8 out of these out to HGA. Currently, HGA doesn't have any of their express shipping out, so once they open up express shipping again, I think these guys are going to be shipped out to them. And then we'll see what kind of grades they all get. Let's get to the end of this video, and let's discuss the true value in this box. Alright, you guys, we are now here at the end of this video, and I did propose a question to you guys. What do you think the total value of the cards were worth? I told you to comment in the beginning of the video. Now here we are at the end of the video. I'm going to get to that answer right now. There are 8 cards in this set. The total value of all 8 cards comes out to $224.97. That's a lot of money, and that is insanely good value. So again, MSRP for this was $74.99. The value for all 8 cards, $224. That's very good. Now, I will say there's a little bit of an asterisk to that price. The asterisk is that this is brand new, and only a couple of cards have actually sold for their respected listed price. That is on TCG. That's where I got all these prices on TCG. The most expensive one was Vmon, believe it or not. Like I said, the most popular, Vmon being about $60. So one card already is 60 bucks, and that's insane. So, and if people start buying them up for that price, I don't know if these cards are actually going to go up or down, or if they're just going to hover around that same price. I do know the Tamer Evolution, the box 1, the prices did come down for a little bit. I don't know if they've stayed down or if they've just gone up recently. I haven't looked. But $224, and I'm giving you that information too because if you see this set for $200 or less, then you know you're at least getting your money's worth just in cards alone. Or if you're someone who's looking at this video, but listen, I don't want the playmat, I don't want the memory gauge, I don't want any of this stuff, I just want the cards inside. Okay, no problem. It's going to cost you $224. So if you find the whole box for less than that, you might as well just pick up the box. And again, I highly recommend, I cannot stress this to you guys enough, to pick up the box now while you can, because at least now is going to be the lowest price. As time goes on, it's just going to become more expensive for a sealed box. The cards, however, they may come down. They may actually come down. It really just depends, how many are out there in the population. Are any of these getting graded anytime soon? Like, what's going on out there? So stuff like that factors in, and whether or not these are playable. If these cards are highly playable, which I'll have to read some of the, the print on the cards to know whether or not these are really, really, really playable cards, because, that factors in price as well. So again, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been a little bit of a different video from me, but I opened up my door today after it was knocked, and I saw the FedEx man drop off a nice package for me, and I was like, I know exactly what's inside here. I couldn't wait to open it up with you guys. I'm really excited. I got 2 others that I'm just keeping sealed. They're going to go right into my closet, never to be touched, never to be opened. Just a nice collector's piece, but I did that's why I bought 3, right? 2 of them to keep sealed and 1 to open with you guys, and I think these cards are going to get sent out to get graded. I see no real blemishes on it, and that makes me very happy, because I could have opened up in any other box and they could have had blemishes and scratches. And I'm not to say that these cards are perfect 10s across the board, but they look pretty good. They look like they would fetch a solid 8 or 9 across. So I'm very happy with that. Very happy with my purchase. Very happy that this was a mail day to remember. So I couldn't wait to get this in. I've been waiting. I had it, marked on my calendar for a while. I just didn't know it was going to come in today. So that is going to do this video, you guys. Of course, please like, comment, and subscribe. Really do appreciate it. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's BT Madness. Link is always in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that is going to do it for this video. I'll see you guys next time right here at the Table of Madness.